Tonight, these four people meet to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by the new dishwashing liquid, new pink liquid Swan.
Swan keeps sudsing and sudsing and sudsing.
And now your host on The Price is Right, and here he is, Bill Cullen.
Thank you all very kindly. Olay. Thank you. Thank you and welcome to The Price is Right. Oh, we're glad to have you here. A little bit later on, we're going to be giving you the final look at the current sweepstakes, but right now, let's go take our first look, for tonight anyway, of our bargain hunters. Here's our champion, Miss Dorothy Pinelli, a housewife from Providence, Rhode Island. She won it last week with a total of $9,500 worth merchandise. Dorothy, what does your husband do?
He works in the stock room, Bill, of one of the larger chain stores, and he's a wonderful stock man.
I bet he is.
He sure is.
Stock. Here's Mr. Artis, A-R-T-I-C-E, Artis Paul, a police lieutenant from Reading, Ohio. What brings you to New York, Artis?
Strictly a vacation. We hadn't been to New York for a long time, so I brought my wife and my boy to New York, and we're on our way to Cape Cod. We have a cottage up there next week. See?
Beautiful. Here's Miss Marie Roberson. Is that right?
That's right.
Roberson or Roberson?
Roberson.
Okay. A clerk from Greensboro, North Carolina. Is this your first trip to New York, Marie?
Yes, it is, and we're having a wonderful time. It's so big, I'm so excited, I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, you just don't do anything. Things will happen to you in this town. You don't have to do much. And here's a happy man, Mr. Raymond Woodruff, a salesman from Arlington Heights, Illinois. Are you married, Ray?
Yes, I am, Bill. In fact, we're up here for our 25th wedding anniversary. We also came up to bring our older son to McGuire Field to return to Argentia, Newfoundland, where he's in the Navy Air Force.
Well, you have quite a family, and we're happy to have all of you with us. Now, before we start the game, I'd like to give each of you a wonderful gift from Lever Brothers, a full year's supply of Stripes toothpaste. And there's Junie with it right there. All right, let's play The Price is Right. You bid for the merchandise we present. You go as high as you like and stop whenever you like. It goes to the one who bids the highest. Without going over, the big winner comes back again. Next week takes on 3 new challenges. Now then, if you'll all take a look at those draperies to your immediate left, they're going to go away, and here's our first item going up for bids.
Furniture. A beautiful grouping of early American designs from the Village Square collection of Williams Furniture, made of a blended assortment of fine, solid hardwoods and veneers. The dining group includes a large oval extension table with 2 ladder-back armchairs and 6 matching side chairs, a hutch-type water bench server, a large buffet server with hutch top and spoon rack design, and a green credenza with a TV cabinet top and matching chair. In the living room, there's a charming desk, a large wall unit including record cabinet, 3 base commodes with hutch bookcase units above, plus a combination secretary desk with bookcase. There's an upholstered sofa, flanked by 2 step-end tables, a drop-leaf cocktail table, plus an armchair with ottoman, rocker, and lamp table. A total of 32 pieces in hand-burnished patina and Sherwood green finish. Price authority, Williams Furniture Corporation, Sumter, South Carolina.
Oh, that's a pretty shot from up there, is it not? Well, Miss Pinelli, as usual, we start with the number 1 position. That's you. Minimums are $100.
All right, I'll start with $500, Bill.
All right, Mr. or Lieutenant Paul.
$600.
Miss Roberson.
I'd like to bid $700.
And you just did, and Mr. Woodruff.
And I'll bid $800.
So we're back to you, Miss Pinelli.
I'll bid $1,000, Bill.
$1,000 to Lieutenant Paul.
$1,100.
$1,100, Miss Roberson. You're $700.
$1,300.
Mr. Woodruff is $800.
I'll say $1,700.
And he bumps it up to $1,700. Let's go back to our starter, Miss Pinelli, who's at $1,000.
I'll bid $1,900, Bill.
Upping it $200 to $19,000, Lieutenant Paul.
$2,000.
Even $2,000 to Miss Roberson, who is $1,300. None of the decorations is included.
I'll bid $22,000.
$2,200. Mr. Woodruff is at... Hold it now, sir. You're at 17. Top is 22, and this is your final bid, Mr. Woodruff.
I believe I'll freeze, Bill.
Mrs. Pinelli is 19. Top is 22. This is her final bid.
I think I'll bid $2,500, Bill.
As a final. Lieutenant Paul is $2,000. Top is $25. It is his final bid.
$2,600.
Mrs. Roberson is $22. This is the last bid of the game.
I'll freeze.
It's over. That does it. Here are the numbers: $2,500, $2,600, $2,200, and $1,700 right down the line. And they're behind you and to your left and above you and all around. Look at that shot there. Isn't that pretty? There's all the things you're bidding for. Then here's the actual retail price. The actual retail price is $2,170.90. Mr. Woodruff over there on the end. It is yours. Everybody else is up.
Wonderful.
Just in time. Pass that along to Mr. Woodruff, if you will, please.
Thank you so much.
It is yours. What a way to celebrate a 25th anniversary.
And new limited edition Princess Diana postage stamps are now available. The International Collectors Society is offering
Another one. This time, we're going to ask you to look at those draperies over as far left as you possibly can look. And, Dawn, tell us all about our next item going up for bid. Look at here.
A chariot. A custom-built design in old Roman styling with 2 wooden wheels and a steel body which is lined and padded with carpeting. It holds up to 5 children and 1 adult, is complete with harnesses, and is expertly pulled by 2 trained ponies, both geldings, one 5 and one 8 years old. Both ponies and chariot yours for the most accurate bid. Price authorities, Charon Products, New London, Connecticut, and Animal Artists, New York.
Oh, boy, huh? I'm back here where it's safe. Are they all right now? Okay, whoops, there we go again. Well, all right, we start this time with number 2. Lieutenant Paul, you're lieutenant. You handle it. Minimums are $100. What do you say, sir?
I'll start with 100.
Okay, Miss Roberson.
I'll start, say, 300.
I am afraid of big horses like that. Mr. Woodruff?
I'll bid 400.
To Miss Spinelli.
I'll bid 500.
And back to Mr. Paul, sir.
600.
You know, the trouble is it's slippery in here for them. That basically is. Miss Robertson, you're 3. Top is $600.
Oh, I'll
Nice
go
and relaxed
to
now.
800.
When the buzzer hits, that'll set them off, I'll bet you. No, it won't. Sorry. Mr. Woodruff, you're 4. Top is $800.
$900.
$900. Miss Spinelli, you are 5. Top is $900. Look at him. Huh?
I'll bid 1,000.
Mr. Paul is 6. Top is $1,000.
I'll freeze.
And a freeze there. Miss Roberson is 8. Top $1,000.
I believe I'll freeze, too.
Mr. Woodruff is 9. Top $1,000.
I'll say 1,100, Bill.
Miss Spinelli is 1,000. Top 1,100.
I'll bid 1,200.
Mr. Woodruff, it's your turn.
1,300, Bill.
Miss Spinelli, it's your turn. Just the 2 of you left, as you probably realize.
What was his bid, Bill?
13.
I'll bid 14.
1,400 to Mr. Woodruff there.
I'll freeze, Bill.
And that ends the game right there. It's all over. Okay, here we are. 1,400. Then Mr. Paul and Miss Roberson stop down a little bit. 6 and 800. Mr. Woodruff is at 13. Over there, to your left, is your Sharon chariot and 2 ponies, custom made. The chariot, that is. And here's the actual retail weight. You see, you ready? Actual retail price is $1,750. Mrs. Spinelli, it is yours. You look out there. There you go. There you are. There you are. Congratulations, and you have a bonus. Oh, boy. Where's Hoot Gibson? They scare me to death. You got a bonus. Now, like love and marriage, you know a horse and carriage goes together. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I know it.
All right. So, for your bonus, we have a test of togetherness. For example, here's Junie with part of a prize. Now, don't anybody help, because it'll affect the final scoring. You tell me what it belongs to, and we'll give you the prize. Did you ever see one of those? I am sure you did many times.
It looks something like on a piano.
Something on a piano. Let's turn the turntable and see if it is something on a piano. It is something on a console piano, and you're right. That's yours, too. That's an elegant design by Somer & Company, combining contemporary and 18th century English styling and featuring 96% grand piano string distribution for brilliance and depth of tone. And incidentally, there are the hammers. There they are, like the one you have inside. All right. Now, the next one I think is going to be a little bit tougher. Don't anybody help. What would you say? Here's a part of something. very familiar to everybody. What do you think it belongs to? Or to what do you think it belongs to?
Maybe the covering on an automobile headlight.
The covering, you shoot high, you shoot high. May we have the turntable turned, Gene, and we'll find out if that's the covering on an automobile headlight. Is the covering on a washing machine?
Oh.
And there, show us the part that was taken out. There it is right there. So you don't get the washing machine, but you do have yourself thus far the piano.
Oh, that's...
All right, now, here's the last one. Take a good look at this. You know what that's part of? Have you
ski.
A part of a ski?
Well, a pole.
A ski pole, and it is a ski pole. You can use it on your vacation in Switzerland. You and your husband will fly by way of Sabina, Belgian World Airlines aboard a Boeing Intercontinental jet from New York, round-trip economy class, taking only 6.5 hours to Brussels, then on to Zurich for a 2-week vacation in double-room accommodations with continental breakfast. It is yours, all of it. Congratulations. And the price is right. You didn't?
Well, we had 4 days.
You got a honeymoon now with a piano and a ski pole. Now, here's your final look at our current Price is Right sweepstakes. As you know, all it takes is your total estimate of the price of the items. That's all. You can send in all the postcards you like. If you're the winner, not only do you win the prizes, but then we bring you to New York, and you'll appear as a contestant on the program. So if you will, take a good look and listen carefully.
Very high-powered.
The power of the Phantom is phenomenal.
Presenting the powerful Phantom Thunder vacuum cleaner.
It almost looks like your perfect shot.
There are 2 more to come, really. For this one, once again, we direct your attention, if you will, to the turntable, and here's our next item going up for bid. Watch it closely.
Stereophonic hi-fi and TV. Yes, a fabulous Phonobox entertainment unit in a custom-built cabinet of contemporary styling with hand-polished walnut veneers in light satin finish. This Royal Dane Series 2 model contains a 23-inch television set which is completely push-button operated. Next to it, the control panel for the self-contained push-button simulcast stereo and AM/FM shortwave radio reception. There's a 4-speed record changer, dual stereo amplifier, and 8 concert speakers in 2 matched groups at either end of the console. This fabulous Phonobox entertainment unit will be yours for the best bid. Price authority, Videola Erie Corporation, Brooklyn, New York.
Thank you, Don. And ladies, isn't that a set? That's hi-fi, record player, radio, AM/FM, black and white TV, about everything you want. 8 speakers in all. Minimums are $100, and we start with number 3. That belongs to Mrs. Roberson.
I think I'll start at $500.
All right, we got a $500 start, Mr. Woodruff. What do you make it, sir?
My boys would certainly love that, Bill. I'll say 600.
We could have a real hop with that, as we used to say. 600, Miss Pinelli.
700.
To Lieutenant Paul.
800 without a doubt.
From Reading, Ohio. 800, and no doubt. Miss Roberson is 5. Top is $800.
I'd love to have it. I think I'll say 1,000.
All right, there it is. Mr. Woodruff is 600.
1,100, Bill.
Miss Pinelli is 7. 711. I don't know what that means. Could be.
Pardon me, Bill. I've forgotten the last bid.
Your 7. Top is 11.
12.
12. Mr. Paul is 8. Top is 12.
13.
Mr. Paul says 13. Miss Roberson's now low on the board at 1,000.
14.
Mr. Woodruff is low now at $1,100.
I'm going to freeze, Bill.
All right, sir. Audience agrees in part. Miss Pinelli's 12. Top is 14.
I'm going to freeze, too.
Well, now, Mr. Paul is, Lieutenant Paul is 13. Miss Roberson is 14.
She's 15.
14.
14.
That's the high price, yes, sir.
I'll say 15.
Miss Roberson is 14. Top is now 15. Everybody else is below you, too. So you needn't concern yourself with them anymore.
16.
It goes on, Miss Teams, and you each one get a final bid if you want it. Lieutenant, you're 15. Top is $1,600.
Oh, I must go 17 with that.
Miss Roberson is 16. Top is now 17, and this ends the bidding.
What is his?
17.
18.
And she goes the distance. That's over. Okay, the low, well, we'll start with 1,200, then 17, then a high of 18. Then the low is Mr. Woodruff on the end at $1,100. And here is your Phonobox, hi-fi, television, black and white, 8 speakers, so on and so forth. In here is the actual retail price, which is $1,995. Miss Roberson, you did it again. How do you like that? Pass that along, Miss Robertson, if you will, please. How do you like that? A little bonus, too. Well, that hi-fi will provide some great sound and pictures for you. But if you like some original pictures, may we suggest you take this bonus, camera equipment. Bring it on over here. Look at that now. There is camera equipment, a complete collection by Revere Camera Company, including an 8mm electric iMatic power zoom movie camera, the 777 projector, an automatic 58mm electric eye still camera with built-in rangefinder, and an auto magazine slide projector with carrying case. Next, a 35mm stereo camera with 2 matched lenses and its own stereo viewer, plus a Revere tape recorder in 4-track dual-speed design that records and plays back in stereo. And if you want some really original sounds, may we suggest that you try this. Isn't that lovely? You get it up here where you can see it. The bow is in excellent shape. I think one of the horses was eating it. Originally, it was their hair anyway, so they had a perfect right. We'll give you a new bow. Now, let me see. Have you ever played a violin before in your life?
No.
All right. We want you to take this violin, and we want you to take it home with you and practice for 1 week. Whether you're the champion or not, that makes no difference. Then come back here next week with a violin and the new bow, which we'll give you, and we'll let you give a concert for 1 full minute. And for every tune you can play that I recognize, we'll pay you $300. You don't have to play the whole tune, just enough of it for me to recognize. You want to try it?
Now?
No, come back next week.
Yeah.
You got a week to practice. All right, here's your violin. Practice for a week and come back and earn $300 a tune. Pass that violin along the line there, will you please, Dan? Well, you. Our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines furnished by the American Totalizator Company, a division of Universal Controls Incorporated.
Reddest and ripest, pound for pound. Mr. Tomato. He grows inside, outside, upside down. Mr. Tomato.
Now, grow the juicy. Call now.
Now we have one final one. Let's see how well you do. This time, if you will, watch the draperies to your left and wait till you see. Take a deep breath. Take a real deep breath. And here's our last item going up for bids.
A Lincoln Continental. The beautiful Lincoln Continental sedan with full 6-passenger spaciousness. It has a powerful V8 engine, 123-inch wheelbase, and counterbalanced center opening doors for ease of entry and exit. The luxurious interior has full foam cushion seats, and it's equipped with dual-range turbo-drive automatic transmission, a fully transistorized radio, a heater, plus power steering, power brakes, power-operated door lock system, and power windows. In addition, it has white sidewall tires and full wheel covers. This fully equipped, power-operated Lincoln Continental sedan will be yours if the price is right. Price Authority, Lincoln Mercury Division, Ford Motor Company, Dearborn, Michigan.
And you're bidding for the Lincoln Continental at its at its FOB delivered price, Detroit, Michigan. Now, Mr. Woodruff, what can I say? We're going to ask for an opener of at least $2,000. You may, Mr. Woodruff, start higher than that if you'd like. We're just asking for a minimum of $2,000.
Well, I'll start at $2,000.
Minimums, Mrs. Pinelli, are $100. You may go higher.
Gee, I don't have any idea what cars cost.
Make a guess. Just push it up a little bit.
2,300.
2,300 to Lieutenant Paul.
What would they do to me if I came up to City Hall with a car like that?
I'll tell you what. We'll give you a film of the program to prove your innocence. You go ahead. 23 to you. That's a very good point.
24.
That's a problem. Miss Robertson, 24 to you.
Oh, I want it so bad. 28.
28, Mr. Woodruff, who started.
$3,000.
Miss Pinelli, you're 23.
3,400.
Lieutenant Paul, explain later. You got 3,400 now.
I didn't mean by that I didn't want it. I'll explain to them.
All right.
3,500.
35, Miss Robertson.
48.
48. Look at that, a 1,300 jump, Miss
4,000.
Even 4, Miss Pinelli. You're 34.
4,400.
You know, you get stopped often with cars like that.
4,500.
45. All right, Miss Robertson's 38, top 45.
48.
48, Mr. Woodruff.
$5,000.
Even 5,000. We're back down to Miss Pinelli, who's 44.
5,100.
51 to Lieutenant Paul.
5,200.
52 to Mrs. Robertson.
53.
To Mr. Woodruff, who's 5 even.
54.
Look at us go. Miss Pinelli, you're 51.
55.
55 to the Lieutenant.
5,600.
56 even to Miss Robertson. She's 53.
57.
Mr. Woodruff is 5,400.
$6,000.
He ups at 3 to an even 6, and we're back to Mrs. Pinelli, our champion.
6,100.
Mr. Paul, Lieutenant Paul is
6,200.
6,200 is the high bid, Miss Robertson.
6,300.
63 to Mr. Woodruff.
I'll have to say 6,500.
You got it, 65 right there. Here comes the buzzer. Everybody gets one crack. Miss Pinelli, you're 61. Top is 65. This is your last bid. 3 bids follow.
All threes, Bill.
1 out. Lieutenant Paul is 62. Top is 65. Your last bid, sir. 2 follow you.
7,250.
A gamble. 72.50, Miss Robertson. You're 63. Your last.
Freeze. I'll freeze. I'll freeze.
Mr. Woodruff is 65. Top is 72.50. This bid ends the game.
I'll say 73.50, Bill.
Okay, that's it. That's the minimum, and that's the bid. Here are the bids. $6,100. $72.50. $6,300. $73.50. Those are the bids, and there's your Lincoln Continental sedan in the picture. And let me get the actual retail price out of here. The actual, watch the bidding. The actual retail price, $6,094.50. You all overbid. I am so sorry. There it is. Show it to everybody. Pass it down. Isn't that a shame? See, a lot of people who'll be, well, I don't know. We'll have the final scores in the name of the big winner. Final accounting time, Don. What are the scores?
Time for the totals, Bill. Mrs. Pinelli for a total of $4,380. Lieutenant Paul, we're sorry you didn't win anything, but we have for you over to your left the new instant mount room air conditioner by Amato Refrigeration Incorporated, designed ready to set into the window direct from the delivery carton. Congratulations. Miss Robertson has won for a total of $2,950, and Mr. Woodrow for a total of $2,170. Name her, please, Bill.
Well, look at there with $4,380 on one overbid. It's still Miss Dorothy Pinelli. Congratulations. Thank you, Lieutenant Paul. Thank you, Miss Robertson. Thank you, Mr. Woodrow. Join us again next week, same time when Price is Right. Once again, will be brought to you by Lever Brothers. See you then tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right. Good night, and thank you.
The Price is Right has been brought to you by Pure White Dove, the new bath and beauty bar that's better for your skin than the most expensive soap you can buy. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantee satisfaction or your money back. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Don Pardo speaking.
This is Frank Gallup. Mystery? Suspense? Definitely. On the Kraft Mystery Theater.